Alright, it's John Black, Super Chemist, JBSC, here to talk about race. And, I post a lot, on other people's videos. And I don't understand why people don't understand what race is. Yes, race is about color of skin. But there's another definition of race that has, since the beginning of time, the definition of race has been this. And I'm going to tell you, and it's still the definition. There's just two definitions of race. That's all. I don't understand why people can't understand that. The original definition, which still holds over today and has held over for thousands of years since humanity has had words, race meant a group of people under the same government that mostly spoke the same language, that lived in the same region. Basically a country. Any country has a race of people. I'm sure everyone has heard the German race, the French race, the Italian race, right? So therefore, race has nothing to do. So race has nothing to do with skin color when it comes to the original meaning. And I want you to think about it. And this is the funny part. Is even if when I tell people this, they act like I'm an idiot. I want you to think about it. Think about, say, the 1500s. Okay, or before that, okay? Did people even know that there were people with other different colored skins? No, they didn't. How would they? They're mostly living on a farm. They'd never met anyone that lived more than a mile away from them. And if you're living, let's say you're living in Germany, right? Or England or wherever. You're living in this little world, no TV, no radio. You only see people that live a mile away from you. How would you know that there were black people? How would you know that there were brown and yellow people? How would you even know that? You wouldn't. So how would race be defined by skin color when no one even knew that there were different colored skins? No one knew. You know what I mean? Maybe the king knew, you know what I mean? Because he had to deal with other kingdoms or whatever. But the average person, 99% of the population, had no clue. When you see an Asian man or a black man walk into a country like England or France or whatever, they were like, "Whoa, what is that? Whoa, a black man? That's weird. I've never seen a dude black. I've never seen an Asian. This is foreign to me. This is like I've never seen it. But yet I tell people race had nothing to do with skin color until recently. And they all act like I'm an idiot. Like everyone in the world knew that no one even knew that there were other colored skins. How would they define race as based on color of skin? They wouldn't. But in the 1900s, the early 1900s, there was a man and he wrote a book. It's actually a racist book. Well, not really. It's not really racist at the time because it's actually a good theory. But it's a wrong theory, and we know because of DNA. But the theory goes like this. Humans evolved from animals. You got your single cells, and then it goes double cells, and blah, 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 all the way up, and it evolves into humans. And what the book says is that the black people, they descended from an animal that was different. Like the lineage of their evolution came from a different animal than an animal that evolved to be white people, and this animal and its lineage evolved to have brown people, and this, so that we were all different species, and that the black humans were a different species than the white humans, and the white humans were different species from the blacks, brown and yellow and so forth. And that is where we came up with race. That is, that deals with skin color, okay? So I post around a lot saying, we are all Americans, so we are all one race. We are the American race, which is true. Just like the Germans are the German race, and the French are the French race, or the United States Americans are the United States American race. Common sense, you know what I mean? But I always have some idiot moron. And they're not even an idiot moron by saying, hey, man, it's not really race. It's, ethnicity or whatever they call it. But after I explain all this that I just explained to you, And then they still say I'm an idiot moron that no, we are not all one race. Yes, we are all one. Okay, by the definition of race that has has started out being the definition and has stayed that way for thousands and thousands and 100,000 years, all the way up until today. It still stands, that definition. If you Wikipedia it or you whatever, you're going to find out that that's what race means up until the early 1900s. It had nothing to do with skin color. But again, you got the left. Race always has to be with skin color, right? Always. And the right, or the Christians, race always has to do with skin color again. I'm the only person who says race really has nothing to do with skin color, although it can. I'm not saying it doesn't. Obviously it does. But to deny the definition of race that has stood the stands of time for 100, 200,000 years since we started speaking words, you know what I mean? It just baffles my mind that, even if I was wrong, you would think that because you're an American that you would say, yes, we are the same race. We are the same people. You know what I mean? And I have so much time left in this video, I'm going to just babble on about people that, like I see these, black people, they'll get up, our people, and they'll be talking to another black, you're not part of our people. Like your people is black people. So by that definition, all the rapists and all the, pedophiles and all the murderers that are black, they're your people. That's your people? Because you know who my people are? My people are people that are Americans, that have the same values as me, that have the same thoughts as me, you know what I mean? So if you're black and you're a good person, then you're my people. And you're American, you're my people. That's my people. If you're yellow and you have good values and you're whatever, you're American, you're my people. My people are not white, okay? Because white people have some people that are white that are rapists. They are not my people, okay? There are white people that are murderers. Those are not my people. Okay? My people are Americans that have the same values as me. And black people are the worst at this bullcrap where it's my people. Hey, these are my people. No, they're not your people. You know what I mean? There's 10,000 black people that are killed by other black people. Those aren't their people. Those black people murdering those 10,000 black people, they ain't my people. And if you're black, they shouldn't be your people, right? Why are you saying that they're your people just because the color of their skin? That's the race. What's funny is that is literally the definition of racism. Saying my people and talking about black, like if you're black saying my, or even white, if you're white, you're saying, oh, my people. That's the most racist thing you could say because they are not your people. You're basing who your people are solely on the color of their skin. That's literally the definition of racism, is to judge someone solely on the basis of the color of their skin, right? So why are you doing it? I never have said, well, my white people was my people. Nah, fuck that. There's so many white people that suck, and they ain't my people. And if you're black, you should have that same exact thought. Hey, that rapist black guy over there, he ain't my people. Just like George Floyd. This is a guy who was a rapist. He was the most disgusting human being that could be on this planet, and you have black people out here rioting for him saying, oh, he's my people. You can't shoot and kill my people like that. No, he ain't your people. He's the pet. If you're a rapist, then he's your people. Are you a rapist? Why would you include George Floyd in your people? Why would you have the most disgusting person, a rapist who gang rapes women, you know what I mean, and has been convicted of gang raping women and very many other things, beating up women and all this other stuff that he has done, and you actually sit there and say he's your people? And you can't see how racist that is? You know what I mean? That he is your people. Why is a gang rapist your people? Oh, because you're racist and he has the same color skin as you. Now, well, that makes sense. You're a racist piece of shit. Okay. Anyone who says my people and they're talking about skin color is a piece of shit. Okay? You are a racist piece of garbage, and as a pastafarian, I denounce you. Okay? Because anyone that has the same color skin as me is not my people. My people are Americans who have American values and the same values as me. That's my people, okay? Because I'm not racist. I'm not a racist piece of shit that just judges on my people as skin color, as something as stupid and inconsequential as skin color, okay? So if you're thinking like that, you know what I mean? I don't care if you're white, black, yellow, I don't care what color skin you are. If you stand up ever in your life and said, my people, and you are talking about only people who have your colored skin, no matter how horrible of a human they are, they're still your people. You're a racist piece of shit, okay? You're ruining the country, okay, with your division and your hate and your racism, okay? And what you need to do is stop being a racist piece of shit. And your people are Americans and other Americans that have your same values, okay? Not the rapists and the murderers just because they have the same colored skin as you, okay? And anyone who disagrees with me is a racist piece of shit. And I know no one's going to, because I've been doing these videos now. This is part 37 or something, or whatever the hell it is. Not one human being says, you are goddamn right. You know, when I talk about global warming and I talk about how we need to actually make more CO2, we've been in an ice age for the last 2.5 million years. We need to get out of it. No one person says, I agree. Oh, that's great. Yeah, no, one motherfucking person. No one ever agrees with anything I say. Why I continue with these videos, and after I talk about slavery, I'll tell you why I'm actually doing these videos, because it's not to inform anyone, because I don't believe anyone's actually, even the people who like me or love me and watch all my videos, I don't think any actually believe a damn word I'm saying. You know what I mean? Because not one person has said, oh, wow, that really makes a lot of sense. I really agree with that. Not one person. So, obviously, I'm just so, and that's another reason why I just have been depressed most of my life, is because of this. I'm so alone. I am so alone in this world because I can't talk to anyone who will talk to me and be truthful and logical. They always have to lie. They always have to refuse reality and take their emotions and put that up here, and reality they put way down here. So I'm just so alone. You know what I mean? And I've always been alone. I guess I'll die alone, because there's not one person that thinks like me. They all think gotta have race. You know, to me, someone that has blonde hair or brown hair, if I told you I'm racist against brown people with brown hair, you'd look at me like a fucking moron. Well, how do you think I look at racist people? Yeah, they're saying, oh, this skin color, this guy he's darker than this guy, so obviously the lighter skin is better, the darker skin is better. I look at you like you're comparing blonde hair and brown hair, like you're a moron.